Okay then, Helldivers, we are back. We've got loads to go over today as the Illuminate fleet strength does seem to be depleting. Helldivers have managed to reach an all-time high on player base, and we've got an update to the known issues list, as well as some communications coming from B Vitamin herself. We've got loads of things to go over, and I'm extremely excited to bring it to your faces. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be so greatly appreciated. And make sure you check out our incredible sponsor, GamerSubs, so the company that offer esports athletes and gamers alike with the most effective and healthy energy drink choice compared to those tinned alternatives that we're all used to. And we're letting you guys know right now that if you make an order between the 16th and the 23rd, you will receive free shipping when you use code CloudPlays. It's an absolute no-brainer, my dudes. No-brainer indeed. And with the new War Bond coming in tomorrow, we're still giving away a copy of the War Bond. If you want to get involved with that, all you have to do is head down into the comment section and put in a purple love heart emoji for all the squids that you seem to be taking out right now. With that being said, let's dive into the game and see what it is that is happening right now. So taking a look at the Galactic War table is actually an interesting one, as the Illuminate fleet strength is now depleting. After the first day of depletion, we can see we've only managed to take out a small notch, and Helldivers are rallying in by the bucket load. With 50,000 Helldivers currently on game, and we have got 37,000 just on Widow's Harbour alone. This is absolutely incredible. I'm not too sure how we've still got bug divers even with this new content. It is a little bit baffling, but nonetheless, we are still in the right state. Essentially, the Illuminate are going to be making their way over to Super Earth at some stage next week, and that's at least what we speculate. So we need to get to work, Helldivers. The Illuminate fleet strength needs to be depleted down as low as possible by the time this major order ends. This is extremely terrifying, but it should be something that is pretty damn cool. In other news, though, we have got quite a lot to go over because the Helldivers have come rallying in by the bucket load. With over 104,000 Helldivers coming in the 24-hour peak just from Steam alone, we managed to peak at over 170,000 Helldivers just yesterday after the launch of the new update. But lo and behold, the update did bring exactly what we thought it would, and that does come with bugs and not of the terminate kind. The Helldivers known issue list has now been updated, and there are a few things that they are taking a look at the moment. The latest new ones that are currently on there states that circling keybind has no functionality if the player wants to leave the customization screen without saving changes to the attachments, and also the guard dog flies away instead of reloading. Now, this is not the only things that have happened, and especially when it comes towards the customization and changes that are being made, Jojo made an additional statement with things that we are expected to see in the future. It states, don't have time to stick about and chat, but we are not done balancing weapons and never will be. The Constitution is a unique weapon that is for sure, but it is still should have some utility. We are aware of the desire of stripper clips, etc. We will continue to evaluate weapons and make changes for the foreseeable future. So it does appear that weapon customization really has changed the game and made it a lot more viable for progression needs. At least it's given me a reason to want to play again, as I want to get those sweet unlocks done for every weapon on the listing. But there does seem to be some people who are experiencing some issues. Myself actually happen to be one of them. Somebody actually experienced a move right here where you could not log into the game. Request 20, error 0, status -2. This was a big one, and it happened to me quite a lot yesterday. Essentially, they are currently working on it, but there does seem to be some, we'll call them corrupted files within the customization movement, where some mods happen to be a bit of a problem. But they have recently just pushed out a back-end fix for this, and it should have resolved the issue. Although if you have actually still got a problem, it does mean that it does obviously need attention, so please do report it to the help desk. It helps them out very, very much. On top of that, people are now seeing fatal errors on PC, as unexpected errors while loading the game are starting to occur, and as per every update that happens, we have to state this. This one states right here from B Vitamin, this usually means that you have mods installed and they're not compatible with the update. Just deleting them doesn't actually remove them. You need to use purge mods on your mod manager, then verify integrity and game files all over again. So hopefully that should mean that you guys can log in all over and just continue your run into the new update. On top of that, somebody else states right here, very sorry if this is the wrong group to ping, but I was wondering if the torso bug was fixed as well per chance. And obviously, Mitchimus managed to jump in with a response on that one, solidifying the factor that yes, there should be a fix for this in there. And lo and behold, I've not seen a single torso diver yet inside of the game. If you have, do let me know via the comment section, but it does appear that they've actually finally fixed the most annoying bug in Helldivers. Yeah, I know, I'm really glad as well. But unfortunately, it can't help letting other things through, so there may well be some other issues, but it is update day and a lot of the support team are currently busy, so please send in a support ticket to the help desk via the Arrowhead Zendesk if you do run into some more problems. There are some things that haven't been changed though, and some things that we really want, such as the stim delay causing a load of problems within the ragdoll movement, where you do happen to ragdoll, hit the floor, and you have around 2 seconds before you are actually able to enable that stim, regardless of how much you spam it. Probably the most frustrating thing in the game for me right now, and that's just my personal thing. But people are having loads of fun as the Eagle strafing run is apparently taking out Stingrays. There is a movement with the Stingray right now where the damage input on it is extremely low. A very good way of utilizing it for me has been the Wasp, a couple of the rockets from that, and it will take it down very quickly, and with the tracking in tow, it definitely helps. But if you are wanting to use the strafing run, well, we already know where the Stingrays are coming from via the blue alignment happening on the floor, so you can line those up pretty damn well. For me, this was a pretty cool clip to see, and if you want to support it, the link's in the description. Give it that upvote. But it does appear, Helldivers, that we are officially back. This does mean that we are at the apex, and lo and behold, after those, every single time, we are going to hit our all-time low. So enjoy the highs while they last, because in typical Helldivers fashion, the depletion will start to happen as you start to get used to everything inside of the game right now. For me, I'm overly ecstatic, and I think that actually everything's going extremely well, but it does seem to be the case that Helldivers don't ever last this movement for long. A lot of people are disappointed by a lot of things. As to why, I'm not too sure. I feel like this is the biggest thing to come to Helldivers since the game has actually launched, and so much so that I'm actually been calling it the 2.0 version. It definitely seems to have really changed the game and given it some more life into the measurement of what it is that we're expecting in the future. But what is it that you guys were saying via our latest video where we were speaking about everything in tow? This one states right here, all hail the chair. Yes, I know, I feel like I'm forever going to be living underneath that one, because over our 4-day live stream, it appears that the chair streams overnight where I managed to get some sleep have taken over. Yes, a chair diver is now apparently a thing. Nonetheless, moving into the next one right here, it states, "We'll be fine, Helldivers. The fleet that destroyed Reach was 50 times this size." Now, yes, that does obviously give you some hope, but it doesn't mean that you can relax. So, all Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat, all divers to Hellpods. And this final one here states right here, "Guys, when the stream ended, we see the first puzzle turn into an Illuminate logo. And when we did the puzzle, we were left with a message saying don't reboot that tells us that the ARG was an Illuminate trap, and all we did was give the super Earth coordinates," which, yes, actually does seem to be the case. So, well done to everybody in the ARG. You may well have actually just completely screwed us over. Yeah, I know. Funny movement, right? Anywho, unfortunately, that's what we got time for today. If you want to get involved with the top comments for the next video, head down to the comment section, put something relative, and the top voted will be in the end of the next one. Thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate all your faces. But as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.